Hi. So today, I'm a pirate. No, I'm gonna do a smoky eye for you. This eye is just about finished, other than my eyebrow. But you can see an unfinished eye versus a finished smoky eye using 4 colors. And I'm gonna do this one for you right now, and then I'm gonna finish my eyebrows. So my base, I started my base and all I did was put a thin layer, and today I use sandstone pearl. So with my flat brush, that has silver on it now, with my flat brush, I just spread out sandstone pearl, and then my eyelid, I added mulberry. Kind of sped up the process for you here. So sandstone pearl, the entire eye, along the edge of my eyebrow. I did it with the flat brush to define my eyebrow, and then I also did the top of my eyebrow with the sandstone pearl as well. I have very light eyebrows. They're already showing up without using any color. I used the mulberry, which is a pink mauve color. I colored my whole eyelid. I did not today use the brush to spread out the mulberry. I wanted my mulberry to stand out as dark, so I just covered the whole eyelid, corner to corner, and the top. I also did mulberry along the bottom of my eye, okay? So that's why this eye looks a little bit pink. So now here comes the smoky eye part. I'm using onyx. I take the onyx and I look back and forth because I need to use the big mirror to see. I'm going to line the top of my eye with the onyx. Onyx is black, and it's shocking for anyone who's not used to using dark colors. But don't be afraid of it, because you don't have to leave it this dark. You can smooth out onyx and get a softer color. I'm doing smoky eye, so I just did it really, really dark. And then I look at the corner of my eyebrow is about right here. So I'm gonna draw a line from halfway up my eyelid to the corner of my eye. So if I wanted to do cat eyes today, that would be about the same line that I would use, and I would have cat eyes, and I would be done. Done. That's not what we're doing. I'm putting a little bit more, just right here in the corner where I did the cat eyes. The good thing is that the shadow goes a long way. I'm taking one of the pom-pom brushes, and I'm gonna bring that all the way up over here to the corner. So I'm gonna just softly take it into the crease of my eye, and I don't like sharp edges, so I bring it down as much as I can, blending it in right there. I know, I open my mouth all the time when I do my makeup. I can't help myself. And then with this fresh on my brush, I pull it under my eye all the way across. Now remember that I already have mulberry on there, so mulberry helps to lighten it a little bit, but I also think that you see the mulberry under there, and it, just grab that from up there and bring it under the eye. Now with the smoky eye, it's not a thin layer of eyeliner underneath. It actually comes down lower and it's thicker. I'm smoothing out this edge over here, bringing it under my eye. And then I have to check my eyes because I already did this one, make sure that they're the same color. That's the hardest part to me, is making sure that I've done both eyes with the, I'm gonna wipe off a little bit over here, with the same exact shade. But I'm gonna take that black again and I'm gonna go over this part here in the corner, just to make that a darker line right along the eye. Looks about even. No, maybe not. need to bring this side up a little bit more higher, just right on that bone that's right there. Sorry, I have to look in the big mirror because I can't see a darn thing without my 7 times magnifying. Okay, now I look like I'm pretty even there. And as you see, I didn't bring it all the way to the edge, just to about right here, not all the way to the corners. 1, I don't like the black goop in my eyes, and 2, I like to add just a little touch of a brighter shimmery color. So I take this flat line brush, I touch the tip of it, that's it. And then I take that in my corner, and I rub it in. Woo, that's bright. Silver is bright, so I dab it a little bit, and then bring it under. Make sure both of my eyes are even. And that just kind of pops out that corner. Also take whatever's left on my brush and do a little line along my eyebrow. And you can see that again, without any color added to my eyebrows yet, my eyebrows are already, the shape is changing and it's lifting. Now I use an eyebrow pencil, and I need to look in the mirror for this. I draw along the bottom of my eyebrow, straight line, draw along the top of my eyebrow, straight line, and draw a little bit right here at the top. Already looks different, right? Same thing over here. Draw along the bottom of my eyebrow. And draw along the top. And we've already outlined our eyebrows with that shadow, so our eyebrows are standing out already. And then I just take my pencil on my brush of the other end, and I blend in. You can also use some of the Shadow Sense colors to fill in your eyebrows. And I have a bald patch in my eyebrow right here, so I just give it a little extra help. Eyebrows done. Maybe not. I just have these super blonde, bald eyebrows that need assistance. Okay, now you can see my eyebrows. You can see that they actually have a shape. This eye has mascara. This eye's gonna get it right now. And then one more touch. I really like the mulberry, or the lighter color that I like to use on my lids to stand out very clearly. So at the very end, I take a little bit of mulberry. I already did this eye, so I'm gonna just do it again on this eye. And if that onyx came down too far, put a little bit more on there, take my brush, and make my edges right there inside my eyelid smooth. My eyes are even. And I'm just gonna do a little highlighting before I get off. I'm using chocolate cherry. Put a little bit here, put a little bit here. Then I also take it on my fingertip and I run it from here to the tip of my nose. Here to the tip of my nose. It doesn't take very much of this. It's really just a dot. Put a little bit more on this cheek. Can't see it yet in my nose, but I'm suddenly gonna go down. I take the same Sandstone Pro that I put on my eyes, run it down my nose. Take my brush, smooth this in on my cheekbones. That's good. And then I'm gonna take a double-ended brush. This side is flat, kind of pointed. This side is a pom-pom. I'm gonna take this pom-pom and I'm gonna go down the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna pull some over here to the side. Go back up here, pull some down here to the side. Then I'm gonna take the pointed end and that little bit of color that I added there, I'm making a straight line. A little bit of color, straight line. Suddenly I have a very thin bridge to my nose. Can also take the edge of that pom-pom and highlight cheekbone. I use every bit of whatever's left on this brush, no wasting. And then I'm gonna finish it off with, I believe this is the color of the month, Roseberry. I was already shaking it earlier, so I don't have to. I'm gonna try to do this without licking my lips. Apparently I have a bad habit of that. We'll let that dry. I'm not very patient with the drying part of it. My eyes are awesome. Okay, try this again. Sometimes this happens, that you get a little bit outside the edge. If you do that, go back with your makeup brush and make sure your edges around your lips are smooth. I've seen a lot of times that people put on their lipstick, clean their edges, and then they leave this streak around their lips. Kind of makes me crazy. And we're gonna do one more level. I'm dry. I feel like I have a cat hair there. Roseberry. And once that's dry, I'll have my gloss. I'll take a finished picture in a minute. Thank you.